Good morning or evening. I'm your host, Solace, Capricornus Andromeda, or just Soul for convenience sake. And how are your nights and days been going? It's a pleasure to see you. I would say everything's been going fine, but I did have a slight error with my days and my short scheduling. I may have screwed them all to... I may have damned them all to, sub 10 view hell, but it's fine. Look, when it's around midnight and the times change, I forgot shorts don't default to the day you're on, they default to the day next. So I thought it was the day I was on, but it turns out it was the day after because I was past midnight when scheduling them. So, you know, small mix-up. I can't really change that stuff when I'm on the clock, so we'll just have to live with the fact that we have new shorts at the same day as stream. It is fine. If you get bored with stream, you may click on short. You've been doing good. That is wonderful to hear. As you might have procured from the music, I absolutely watched all of those live streams. All of those 10th anniversary live streams. And my god, are they so good. All of those 10th anniversary live streams are so fucking good. Don't worry, Chili Jam, welcome in. How was your night today? It's a pleasure to see you. What happened? I was only for like one. The game was entirely modified. It was entirely just fucking around. The live action cryptid Spamton was there. the fucking, because I was just it took like 4 days to watch all of the streams because I was just having them playing while I was doing art. But these, but just having this fucking creature. Tobert Fox is possibly crazy. I think he might just be crazy. Yeah, they added in, part of the stream was that they added in all of the fun events, except they changed them all. So the door to the guestery thing was there, but it was a different door. And on top of that, there was actually a character straight up called Gaster. But it was a worm. The worm, however, was created from a Photoshop of Scott Cawthon from the final MatPat video. And its name was just Gaster. It was Scott Cawthon to be edited to have a really long neck and one eye. It was fucking creepy. It was wild. It was a great stream. Especially to hear like all the background, like design details and like who did what and all that stuff too was my favorite part. But god, was it funny. And the set was great too, because they built just a real set. Yeah, we got some stuff to work on today. I also have early fan out of Diego Brando in here because I saw another Steel Ball Run trailer. But anyway, we got this nice one. I think I was cooking something here. I think we can finish this today. Look at that. Actual names for your files. Yeah, because I realized half my files went missing. And I think it's just because I named them something weird and then turned off the layers. Yeah, also to imply Gerson was mine. To give Gerson a romance option. And not even a romance option. I think the consensus was Gerson went from I'm old to I'm gay. I don't. They definitely did not need to do any implication to just flat out say Gerson fucked. Birdley's parents were in the added content. Susie's Doraemon ass father was in it. I love something.kr. Well, because it's some. It's because I was making some. Like, this had to be some, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on here. Baby Noel's appeared. Yeah, Baby Noel was behind a tree, and it was the same sprite used in the Tenna flashback. Except it was just oriented perfect, so you could see the Noel sprite, but you couldn't see the Death sprite. We still have no official colors for Deaths. Which, from that stream, you can actually play the new, like, random enemies from the extra little bit, and you can play the Pacifist Sans fight if you go to Undertale.com. You can play the new Sans fight, which apparently is, if it went on longer, if it was as long as the other one, it would be harder. Like, I guess the segments themselves are harder than the normal one. Because it's one shot, one kill. Anyway, so of course I had to do some Undertale thing on the side, you know. Gotta get a nice sunset. I haven't drawn a sunset in a while. I haven't drawn a sunset at all. I'm cool. I'm a toad. Oh. My hand is falling apart. Anyway, like and subscribe and let's go. Begin as a Tumblr DM. But really, how else would it have? I do like how most of the fodder enemies came from trying to piss off each other. I like all the goofy stories of that. That was my favorite parts of the stream, was the goofy development stories. It's like, oh yeah, no, this character was just designed to piss off the artist who was working that day. So I'll give a Sans and a bulldozer. There's also Sans kicking his feet like a child from part of the fight. Just me, how does Sil wear a helmet? You'd have antler holes. Hold on. Let me find it open. New document. Lookman Panda, how's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. I realize we always gotta have a sketch document open for these. Already getting sidetracked. The buff horse guy, because Demi hated muscles and horses. You could fit a helmet on Soul. Come on, don't. It'd be like Orpheus from Zenless, who I got super easy. But the fact that she's like the 8th attack character in a row from Zenless, I had to roll for her engine too, so I lost even more points. I lost even more gambling. I did not lose Orpheus in the first 10 though. With 50-50 active. So I could have not gotten Orpheus because I got Seed. You remove the horns and plug it back in. No, you just... You compensate for the horns and ear. What are you talking about? So see, you got that. Let's draw my iconic helmet that makes it that you know it's me drawing the art, because the helmet doesn't have a face; it just has a seam mark. I thought about that yesterday when I was working on this. Is like every time I draw a helmet or a mask or any sort of machine or something, they all look exactly the fucking same. It's all the same, like a head shape. It all looks like the artisan helmet from Monster Hunter. Protogen soul. It's, I realize where this is going. I realize where this is going. This is just Protogen soul. If I add eyes. Push to advise real. I'm cutting her to the game thing. Pretty sure it comes out next week or something. What? Oh, you mean Deltarune tomorrow? Both under his antlers. That's how you put him. Yeah, who made that fan art where it was still pulling off his antlers? They're still pulling off their antlers. Who made that fan art? Sounds like an Alice thing. I think it might have been an Alice thing. Yeah, because I think it looked something like this. I think it was something like this. I like this fucking thing so much. I love that fucking... I love that little creature. Prodigy antivirus. Thank you. No, it's a furry thing. I remember them from the ye olde days. Because they were kind of cool looking, and then they drifted into just being furries with glass faces, and then they weren't as cool. Beaker eating soul sword. Yeah, that's probably close enough. I don't think we need to manually scroll back to find it, but yeah, it's about close enough. They look cool. There was that guy who made a full Protogen fursuit, but it like suited like an iron, like it suited like something from Iron Man 3. How do you put it on? Put it on the face and wraps in the back? Actually, I've had to think about this. I had to think about this, seeing that I've been drawing more of whatever the fuck I named that, like, water dragon character with the helmet like this. Where I imagine this part slides on, where this is part of the neck. So like. Oh god, they turned Soul into a furry. Yeah, this is what did it, don't worry. This is what did it. Here's a Persian suit. Again, I don't remember what that guy's YouTube channel was, but he documented making like an actual high-tech Persian suit. And did like the ground slam with the pieces like linking together. It was super like obviously that was a couple $1,000 project. Yeah, like this, and then you slide the. So I thought he was an Undertale fan. No, I graduated from Undertale fan back in like 20. It's funny. I was totally a part of that space back when it was like big. I forgot what. Well, back during the cringe culture days. I was totally into that, which is hilarious. Even more hilarious, seeing that the first time I ever played the game was like, it's like within the last quarter. This is the first time I actually played the game. Which, let's be honest here, most of the people from that age never played the fucking game either. The furries can blink now, apparently. Yeah, the robot eyes. Mine can't because I'm a fucking idiot, but then you just got until 6 months ago. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, wasn't I still using my first model on that? Huh. I guess I never really remembered because of how much I was into that. Like how much it was already kind of ingrained in memory. That's why I didn't want to advertise that one as a blind playthrough. Because I never actually seen the game before. Well, like clearly seen fucking parts of it, but like the actual game proper. The faceplate attaches to stick it on. Yeah. AKA peak armor design. AKA still just the artisan suit from Monster Hunter. Do you remember the day Undertale came out? Absolutely not. I could not tell you a damn thing about it. It's been 10 years. But then again, Deltarune's been 8 years, and that had an even less memorable launch. I think that's what's hilarious about Deltarune, is Deltarune was really only 2 years after Undertale, but no one fucking talked about it. Because Chapter 1 felt such like a nothing burger. Without, like, the rest of it. Without the rest of the chapters to contextualize it. See who wear, like, horns. Horn socks! You don't need armor for horns. They're hard enough. You don't need armor for that. Anyway. You downloaded. Well, to be fair, the original way to download Deltarune was effectively downloading malware. Deltarune was the single sketchiest fucking game download. It was so goddamn sketchy. Like, you had to go to some, like, intentionally fucking weird website. leaking in space, though. It's fine. They're machines. Let's headcanon them as machines for portfolio's sake. Look, the prospective college does not need to know how the breathing tubes work on these, so we will just say they are robots. This is the super encrypted filing. This is. I want to see if I can find the image of True Gaster. I want to see if I can find that image. It's super fucking weird. Show me. Show me the... Show me the sprites. This is like lost media. I can't find it. I can't find it even though it's only been like a day. Alright, I found it. I found a tweet containing it. So this is what we'll go from. We'll go from a retweet of a tweet containing it. That this was just in the stream, and the rule of thumb for most of it, until the very end, was that to not mention when something's new, to just stay silent about it. And that was the running gag. Welcome in, Miguno, on our space. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. We're just drawing some stuff, and also depicting the logic of how Soul wearing a helmet would look. I'm thinking like this, or like you could have it even like flip up maybe? The back has to be open though, for ears and face, or for ears and horns. No horn socks. I did not. I did not. John Freddy Hasbear. I mean, it's pretty damning. Welcome in, Whippy Broom. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. You're definitely new. Side view be the queen. I mean, we're getting on the long side. Can we, like, do this? How's your night today been going? I'm sure you're new. Let's see. Just make the glass the shape of your face. How about we try this? I get, honestly though, if you like alien, if you really want to alien a soul design, this is how you do it. Look, you're right. Look, not say. Let's hang out over here. Consuming too much Power Ranger content. Oh, nice. I actually had a recent phase like that, but it was with Super Sentai. Because I saw the hardest shot of all the new suits. Or not the new suits, but like the, God, what the fuck? Zio, right? No, it's not. Is it Zio right now? Whichever ones had the giant fucking circles on their chest that are all black. But it was clearly the back lot of the studio. Like, you could clearly tell that they're just posted up in the back lot of the studio. Nice thing to guys watch this. Well, according to Temmie Chang, he doesn't have internet. He doesn't know internet, according to Temmie Chang. When it was revealed he was voicing the main character of Homestuck. Instead of go for... They need to make up their mind. Do they want to adapt Sentai or do they not? They keep bouncing back and forth. They've always jumped back and forth between whether they want to do the Sentai thing or not do the Sentai thing. And then they had the fucking balls to adapt the anniversary season where it was all the collaborations of Sentai, but then not explain the Sentai. And not do the plot of the Sentai because they didn't have the fucking Sentai. Wait, Power Rangers shows are adaptations? Are you serious? Not only is it adaptations, it's literally just scraping footage. It is just scalping footage and props from Super Sentai. Never caught originals the first time. Yeah, it is very Sentai abridged, but usually it never ends up like as clearly it never ends up as coherent. Except for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because that one might have been, because that Sentai was kind of ass. NGL, that one was a little ass. RPM slaps. I think the only Sentai I've watched all the way through was Akiba Ranger. Akiba Ranger was so goddamn stupid, but it was somehow even more on a budget. And something about it was really funny. That and that isn't Sentai. It's the unofficial official Sentai. What do you mean? It's the unofficial official Sentai. I just assumed because Sentai characters appear in it that it was technically still a Sentai. It's the two dinosaur ones. Dinosaurs are sick as hell, though. Okay, now watch Red Ranger in Another World. It looks like shit, but it's very funny. Dawn Brothers. Is Dawn Brothers the one where they're all, like, weird shapes? Or, like, one of them's Morgana from Persona 5. Is that the Dawn Brothers one? Yeah. I like the Sentai. Yeah, that's Red Ranger Another World. It's so stupid. It's so silly. But it also scores it. It also is right on the money, though. And then there's literally a Sonic OC. Yeah, because there's the one that turns into Gear 4. I remember the design because they're so just fucking bizarre looking. Because one of them becomes Gear 4 Luffy. One of them becomes Morgana from Persona 5. That one might have had a male pink. Too. I think that one might also had a male pink just for no reason. That was a fun thing too, is to see exactly what got fucking reused for Undertale in those streams. The Delta music reminded me that was it because fucking Papyrus's theme was supposed to be Lancer's theme. It was supposed to be Lancer's theme, and it was apparently made in like 2012. I can hear, yeah, it's reasonably goofy. And I also like the reason for the skeletons is because he had a friend who was into like the sophisticated skeleton archetype, so he tried to pick the two most annoying fonts to type. The most annoying fonts to read. And what else but skinny Papyrus and Comic Sans. Yeah, the original yellow was a guy. Which most of the yellows are guys, especially before Power Ranger. For his hype. Because even like the original yellow, who was like stabbed to death in universe, not the actual actor. They killed off the other Ranger canonically, dog. Oh, that was another theme reuse. Jevel's theme was originally Heartbreak. Was originally Heartache. Was originally Toriel's theme. Which I do not think would have worked. I'll be honest. I don't think that would have worked. But the prototype Jevel had theme was Toriel. Lord, did I miss? Maybe a little bit. My favorite confusing shot though is when they sold all the when they got all the props for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So it was the white Ranger from a completely different Sentai with like the Zio Rangers in some random mech from just some random season. Oh, that stupid ass Netflix special. I forgot that existed. Are they running out of money or something? They never had money. Are you kidding me? They didn't even pay the actors for the first seasons. They didn't even fucking pay the actors. You think they had money to do all that? I once heard an opinion that I think I'll stand by though on that. Is that a solid adaptation of Power Rangers is that 2017 movie. The only thing that the biggest problem was that every design looked like Halo 5. Every design of that movie was so ass, but it was actually decent if you could look past that. If you could look past it, every design looked like the Halo 5 backlog. Like the cut content from Halo 5. Like, ugh. I recently got recommended a movie clip from that. It was like, this is the stupidest looking movie. God, this movie looks like shit. Watch RPM, it's goated. Why did they have visible mouths in the suits? I believe it was to convey that there's supposed to be space in the mouth, like a Western superhero thing, but to make it easier to hide the fact that the stunt double's obviously going to look different because they don't have budget to hire someone who looks vaguely similar. I think that's actually I think that might be the actual reason. I don't know if there's a canon reason for the mouths. I just think it was for the stunt double's sake. I will stand by that the mouth helmets look like ass. Give me more of I need to find out. I need to remember what the name of the new guys are with like the Panther-y looking outfits. Goes Yuger. What? That doesn't even make fucking sense. The super duper low budget one. Where they're clearly in mostly parking lots and mostly just in the studio. In an unset version of the studio. I cannot get over how most this just looks like cosplay. Looks like cosplay photos. Like, this just looks like a cosplay shoot. But I completely vibe with these designs. It's an actual toy you can buy. That's not a toy. That's an actor in the costume for the show. It just looks like shit. Or I guess the thing in his hand you would probably buy. But it just looks like shit. Which, to be fair, I don't think the music, not the actor. Yeah, I picked that up. I probably everything looks like a fucking Five Below toy. Everything in these goddamn shows. He looks like shit. I found one where he's in the parking lot. He's just in a park. He's just behind the studio. And I just something so stupid. I know what a back lot looks like. There's something so goofy about it. The 2022s are, yeah, they're over. They look like, again, they look like Halo 5. Where they look all like wet and shiny. And like not really metal. Or not metal in the slightest. Har har. Yeah, Panda. Why are these fuckers on a football field? Man, they're bringing out the budget this time. They got a whole football. They rented out a football field. God, every photo is sent out. I mean, to be fair, between this and Kamen Rider, I think the collective budget was whatever they found walking to walking into work that day. Just whatever they found on the road was what the budget was. There's something that's a little funny is that, I think it was the live action One Piece now. The director did a Sentai movie. And then the actor for Zoro was a Kamen Rider. So so the action, at least, like, these very athletic people, since that's the budget for CGI, like, are doing athletic things still, so there's that. What even is Power Rangers at this point? Nothing, because I think it just got canceled. I think they just ended. Let me see. Okay, never mind, it is not. Maybe. Did it? I think it ended. I thought I read somewhere it did. That the main line. Oh, I guess maybe they're just on hiatus. I want them to adapt the Sentai where they had little trains. Where they had little toy trains. Can they adapt that Sentai and make it serious and edgy? Can they try... I want them to take the weird buck Sentais and try to make them, like, cool and edgy for American audiences. But they have little toy trains. Netflix gonna deal with them for a reboot that was supposed to come out this year, I guess. I mean, what's there to reboot? It's already perfect. So they can reuse the part. But it's already retooling of a different plot. Masterful gambit. However, if they're gonna do a reboot, they should reboot exclusively Gokaiger. The one where it was the awesome one that they... Awesome pirate one that they treated like shit. Or wizards, something. I don't know, dog. This is not my cup of tea. I just know they're in Fortnite now, so they better be pushing marketing or else they're losing their one chance. They're losing their one shot. Because I doubt they're going to see many other opportunities. Because they kind of tried they tried the nostalgia thing, and that clearly didn't fucking pan out. Only there was a critic for such nostalgia. He's got a battle. You don't understand. He's got to run Kick-Assia. He's got to battle Dr. Insano. He's Gotta hang out with Linkara. If you guys like and subscribe, I could be the nostalgia critic. I could be the newness. We can be the new nostalgia critics together. All of us with our powers combined. Watching Blue Eyes Samurai, have you ever heard of it? I heard of it. I think that's about as far as I got. Was I heard about it. Nostalgia critic. Previous literacy critiquer. The media researcher. Faint memory hater. The analysis, the previous analysis denier. Oh wait, there's still sketch lines. What do we think, Chad? Do we kill off the other one? Do we kill off the second one? I forgot I didn't do anything. What do we think? I heard about it and never watched it explainer. Oh, so you mean the anime man? that video is so... I don't even know why you'd make that. Why you'd pretend to watch anime to be cool. It seems so counterintuitive. It literally doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's not really the cool thing. Welcome in, Marvelous Guy 21. Ha. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. I am your host, Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. And I do art sometimes. Why is it playing sad? We were getting cool music earlier, and it's playing sad Birdly song. Skip. Stop. Sorry. Anyway, back to what I was up to. And back to what I was up to. I did. Yeah. My throat's a little fucked. For as much as I am appreciating retroactively Ghost for not making me sick all the time. God damn, does it fuck up my throat so much. It tastes like sand, but good sand. Ghost tastes like good sand. What does good sand taste like? Like those drink powders? You know, like you can like pour in like flavor to your water. The Ghost tastes like if you just drank one of those, but they were like but the grains were bigger. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm taking a break from Bang. Not because Bang is... Bang is look. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is the outline. Dun, 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 dun. Did you watch the Bang Eye video or something? I think that's so fucking funny. I know what will fix my company. He's off his rocker. Jack Owick. Although I cannot deny, his drink got me through a bunch of different work. I did all sorts of different machinations with the power of Bang. Jack Hook is on the enemy list, is he? Also, Borg the 4 was a chatter, as you said, right? I'm not confusing that or anything. That wasn't that was actually like getting me angry. That I like couldn't find anything. It's like, what is this? Was I drunk? The Borg the 4. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Can Tobert hurry his ass up and release Deltarune? I'm sick of this half game. I'm sick of this game being 10 years old and only being half released. Which, speaking of, the Wolverine game got a trailer. The Wolverine game that had a teaser in 2019 and then no words. We're so actually, yeah, I saw some weird devlogs about the Radiation Fox. It was something like this. I love him. By the way, I do have this image on standby, so whenever we need it, I can just get this back. It does look suspiciously like the photo of him in the same fit, in the same pose. It kept showing up the stream. That was my favorite bit on the second day, was him going, "Hey, I found some more design documents. If you want to take a look at this," and just hit the button. It's that stupid fucking fox thing covering the entire screen, and you know it was for the crew too. That on the TV, it also put that like on whatever TV they're using to play the game. You know, put that on their screen too. And I think that's the best part. It's an obstruction for everybody. Yeah, he's doing it. There's a photo of him somewhere where he's doing the same face with the hat and the sunglasses. Why is this one in black and white? Why is the first result in black and white? Yeah, there it is. There's only like 3 photos of him out there, so it was not gonna be hard to find. I mean, like, what the fuck do you do? Why does not show up when you look up? What do you mean? Because I gotta make up for the fact there's like 3 photos of this man. And all of them are from like 2010. This fox is so stupid. Like, what is this? Just gonna ignore that last. What do you mean it's... What do you mean it's 2 pixels wide and 3 pixels tall? What is it, like a... I think it's color palette? I'm the special guest today. We have Tobert Fox's color palette. He looks like one of those old Lego Minecraft things. Where it was like the 3 printed tiles stacked on top of each other and that was a character. Welcome in, Caden Fire Gamer. How was your night today? Been going today? Pleasure to see you. Tober's name is Robert. You. You. Robert Fox. Imagine. Should be using Tobert or Robert? Use Tobert, come on. Be sensible. Why does every playlist think this is adequate study music? What is this? This is not adequate study music. It'd be like that silly song from Returns to Dreamland. It's like, this is not music to be studying to. That one dinky ass song from Returns to Dreamland. I know it's in the Kirby soundtrack. It'll shuffle this flavor. The tonal whiplash of Wispy Woods versus the fucking, like, I don't know, like the Abyss theme from Star Allies. Yes, because this is study music. That kind of music. Then Animal Crossing played Smash Bros. During the Animal Crossing stream. Oh yeah, because I didn't have my headphones on, so it was just playing the Clue Clue Land remix. It was just playing the Clue Clue Land remix. It was so goofy sounding. I'm amazed those streams getting just struck down for the Persona though. Because Atlas is fucking grips the balls of Persona. Like to the point where they hard code into their games that they can't be captured beyond a certain point. Like you can't capture footage in all their games beyond a certain point. Let's see all this top 5 song. I don't have a top 5, but I can name a couple I like. Number 1 is... Yeah, number 1's actually, you ever heard this song? You ever heard this song called Thick of It? I think that's really a number 1. A bestseller for me. Mask, I think, is a good one, too. Let's see. This is me when I hear Mask and think of it. Think of it, but it's the 90s? What does that mean? My favorite bit is that all of Hololive who played Silk Song immediately sang along. So now we have Hololive rendition. We can do a whole Hololive concert that is just Sherma. No, see, they had to look slimy because that's part of the meta narrative. That's because we know who sang it. It's part of the meta narrative. A slippery little fiend. Let's see. Big fan of Buck Bumble. Burning Men's Soul, but only the last half from Persona 3, from Persona 1 Trinity Soul. But only the latter half. Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. Like that one stupid ass song from that like Halo Killer game. God, what the fuck was its awful game called? It was the one with the yellow helmet on the cover. I'm looking it up right now. I'm gonna try and make a Halo Killer. Haze, that's what it's called. I think it has to be Haze. Haze just my emotions is pretty high out there. Oh god, it's dreadful. Oh no. Let's see. Born to be a Bowdle by Fuwamoka. Me when they tell me to get serious, but I'm actually just born to be a Bowdle. I like that there's no name for the Sherma song, you just have to say all the lyrics. I really like, let's see, my favorite song ever is gonna be Loud Junk from, it's gonna be the video Loud Junk. Carol of the Grems. Seal's vessel is peak. 2 a.m. from Animal Crossing, the original. It's the theme of insomnia, so I can really relate to it. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. So everyone right now, go look up Loud Junk. Like 5 hours after it's. Look, I've been there. Look, after a certain point in time, if I am off my computer and the lights are off as well, like yesterday was a great example of this, where like I was just sitting on the floor because they're laying on the floor because my back hurt from doing this. And like usually when I'm sitting up, like, and it gets kind of cold, probably from all the tiredness, I'll just throw a blanket over my legs or whatever. But if I'm on the floor, the blanket's clearly not my legs, and I just kind of like mitosis absorb into it, and then I wake up 3 hours later and lose all my nighttime drawing. And then sometimes draw things that I don't remember. There have been a couple times. Goodness, I want me to have a transparent sun. What does that mean? You don't get the context. Speaking of, I'm glad conveniently my moderator didn't get raptored. I'm glad my moderator did not get raptored. I still need you to do shit for me. JK, lol. Huh? Oh, you didn't hear the raptor? Apparently there were gatherings in the woods for the raptor. And I couldn't help but laugh at what was probably a very uncomfortable walk back to the parking lot where they all parked. I still wanted to still raising war. Nah, it's over. This happened last month too. Is there a Ford Raptor chase me or something? Because you see all the people in the woods or whatever who was reaching up waiting. And you see that video, it's like, they all have to walk back to their cars. They all have to drive home. I feel like it's built to what Steve's joke. No, it's a build up to this stupid image I saw posted that was like, oh no, they were right. The raptor's real. It's so scary, and it's a picture of someone's office door cracked open with fucking Velociraptor PNG slapped on it. It just said that they were right. The raptor's real. This is a picture of a Velociraptor PNG edited into an office door. Hurrah! I think it's funny that this happens like multiple times a year though. Because the same thing happened last year, because there's a whole bunch of AI videos of it going around. They're like, no, it's real, see? this shit happens like once a month. Anyway, at least I'm fine though, because I still have a RULZ cosplay to just about finish. All I need is the hat and better glasses. It's like pretty much done, with a few things that need to be changed. And also I lost the gloves I was going to use, so I have to find new gloves. Welcome in, Secrets. How was your night today been going? Oh, no need to apologize for being late. You're here at all, and that's what matters. The privacy and trying to relax the lo-fi. What's the dream? But anyway, we're just kind of chilling out and doing art if you wish to join us. I can crank the music up, maybe. I should probably stop covering my mouth. Maybe that would help the tracking. Maybe that's why my tracking's so shit, because I keep putting things in front of my face. Perchance, yes, quite possibly. I wonder if I have a good picture, because I put all the RULZ stuff together just to slapdash it. But I don't know if I have like a decent picture where my arm is not in the way. Is not covering the shot. You think Antenna will wear an apron and nothing else? Yes. Anyway, welcome Static Boy. How's your night today been going? Although the apron would have to be yellow, white, and red, as per the CRT cables. As per the rule of CRT cables. That goes to that saying. Oh, inside your soul that's still shining in the cold. The truth uprise in your heart. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. Welcome in, surely not. Meow. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Meow. I can get everything in one sentence. Meow. Meow. Oh, fuck off. It was something else before it was Soul Cube, is why you have that channel. I guarantee you it did not start as Soul Cube. Chat had lost H privileges. They are now just cat. Great. Okay, did do a shoulder. I can highlight a shoulder real quick. Let's ban the letter H. Clearly it doesn't work because we tried banning. We tried that before. We tried something like that before. Honestly, I think this came... Yeah, how is this relaxing? How is this songs for relaxed study and background work? Is this the Spamton shop? Yeah, that's why I'm complaining. Also, first off, Chapter 3 and 4 chill songs for relaxing studying and background work. Not only is this Chapter 2 song, but it's also not relaxing in the slightest. Not only is it fucking Spamton, not only is he back. Spamton. I love how much leeway I love how much fucking inclusion Spamton gets in everything. I think it's hilarious how much they just double down on the fact that despite him being entirely unimportant. It's like, oh no, this has to be Spamton themed. This has to be Spamton themed. A live action Spamton needs to be a reoccurring character. We need a plushie of specifically live action Spamton, which is real. It was stream exclusive, but it was a plushie of the live action version of Spamton. In the design of the original Spamton plushie. There's a behind the scenes where the guy was making it. We need to put Spamton into Undertale. We need to replace the bar scene with Sans. And just have it be Spamton. The final boss of Chapter 2, Weird Root. Yeah, but that's all he is. That's the most he does. Like, that's the most important thing he does. Other than hint at Tenna. He hints at Tenna, and he's the final boss of the Weird Root. Because he's the one that lets you start the Weird Root. Tumblr likes him. I don't like him. I don't like him. Where's Jevil at? Let's get Jevil back on the clock. Or maybe one of the many other fun secret bosses. Like the weird little NES man. Like little NES man. Or maybe Garrison or Jevil. Honestly, there's not a lot of good picks for secret bosses. I still don't get the hype around Spamton. I don't know. I was expecting a lot more than weird little capitalist. Than skeevy little capitalist. Anyway, so this is what we'll be turning in. It'll be this, plus we'll just hide this image in here somewhere. Plus we'll just slap this somewhere. Where can we fit this? Before submission. Where do you think we could slot this at? I hate it. Wow, it's actually the worst. %3% transparency in front of the guy's head. Let's do the classic. You can still see him clear as day. He's so clear. It's so clearly. You can see him fucking clear as day. Which, by the way, these are two different characters. Because they're Spamton. These are two different characters separate from Spamton G Spamton. Because you have Spamton A Spamton and Spamton B Spamton. With the real one being Spamton G Spamton. These are all separate canon characters. I just want to point that out. Oh, it's like a reflection. On the other hand, this gave me a really nice idea, which is to have it be a reflection. It's not it's so obvious. Even at 3, you can still see him. Turn him into a brush. Wait. I don't know how to make a brush, though. Look, I have no technical know-how when it comes to this. Welcome in, welcome in Brooklyn Ines and but lazy. Saib. How are your night today's been going today? Pleasure to see you both. One of you is returning, so hello again, and one of you is new, so hello for the first time. I don't know how to pronounce the first part of your name. I see the butt lazy. I don't know what to say. Say. Try the blending tool. Oh, God, I gotta submit this to an academic professional. Please call me Sai. All right, welcome in, Sai. How's your night today been going? I gotta turn this into a fucking professional. It's so clear. I think it's because we've gotten away with this exactly once and never again. This is before they're going, oh, it's certainly going, especially when I can never finish a damn thing, and everything I do finish looks way worse than everything they use as an example for portfolios. They need the fucking Mona Spanton in here. And I can't provide that. Yeah, I had to argue with a bunch of, I had to take one small little gap semester to work on both this and also for transferring, so I'm not in the thick of it. Reviewing for midterms also fire. Midterms suck ass. Good luck on those. We put the white Egyptian guy again. What was that art piece called? I don't, what was it called? I had to like find it. This is why my portfolio is going in such a shit direction, because I can never remember what anything's called. This is why I keep around the DeviantArt so I can remember what file names are. I didn't post it on there. Cool. I'm a fucking genius. Yeah, the one with the Spinosaurus. I'm trying to find the actual piece to see if I can still see the Spinosaurus. Yeah, you can't see the Spinosaurus. You can't find it. It's down here. This is the only one where that's not, you can't fucking see it. I don't know how it worked so good here, but you can clearly see it's still Spamton. I hate the pose he's in. Put him in a blender. He's trapped inside the mask. Alright, so have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you for the first time. I do wish you good luck. And maybe next time, if you have some time, I do stream 3 times a week. So tune in for those. Night in the Woods and Ori 2 are next. Some games to relax from losing my goddamn mind. And you can catch those for liking and or subscribing. But regardless, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. He's stuck. Hold on, I know who can go in and save him. The hero we need. The hero we need. Look, they succeeded at making him as gross as possible. I also appreciate the slapdash wig that doesn't even go and get near covering his head. Now they can live together. They can live together now. Anyway, my idea that I got from putting the Spamton in the mask was to make it reflective, to possibly differentiate it from the thousands of other masks. Like, again, you know it's one of my characters when their face looks like this. The thing is, what do we have in the helmet? Like, what do we actually have in the helmet that isn't Spamton B Spamton? Or homeless Spamton A Spamton? with one of those water bottles with the thing you squeeze and the water comes out. You know, make it. This is high definition, but the rest of the body is relatively low poly. I saw a crazy 3D model that I need so bad the other day, where someone took the Gigi Marine from the Narissa birthday stream, where it was like the weird, tiny, short Gigi Marine, and made it 1-to-1 a 3D model. I have the image saved. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. I do need to send it to myself, though. I don't know how to make bodies. It's fine. It looks like a stickman ninja. See? Look at that. Could you try this? Could you dig on this? I like Gigi Marine. God, look at this fucking character. Look at this creature. Such a little guy. The thing. The fucking mouth is killing me, though. The Grem pillow being separate. I don't think it's a pillow. I think it's just a Grem. Anyway, with that, I am going to go... Is a mini solar goblin or a wet creature? Depends on the artist. To get a definitive answer, we shall hire Frank Miller, responsible for the ugliest picture of Superman ever to exist. Responsible for the single worst piece of Superman art, and single worst piece of Wonder Woman art, and single worst piece of Wolverine art. To depict you know, we'll do this after, because my throat is parched. So I will be right back. Also to turn on a fan, because I am hot as fuck. Both ways. Maybe I was just a little too late on the punchline. Anyway, I shall be right back. Like and subscribe. Did anything break while I was gone? Have you destroyed my empire? Oh, this is my boat. Oh, shit. Yo. My back still hurts a lot. Anyway. Imagined. Sorry. That was on me. Do-ba-doo. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, drawing tiny creatures, so in the same vein as small GG. Take a small break. Back over to sketch page. Something I always struggled with Chibi Soul was two things. The face shape and the leg size. Two things I have repeatedly struggled with. I mean, Chibi still should have long legs, yeah, but at some point it just becomes a regular drawing of Soul. It's just legs. They get bisected. She still just so with longer legs. His thing is all of my like key features are that they're long. My neck is long, my legs are long, my arms are long. Like, so the body looks more cheap. You just have to cut down on what's long. Welcome in Videosity as United David going. It's a pleasure to see you. Hope you're having a fun stream. Oh, it's certainly been a stream. Anyway, check this shit out. Anyway, moving on. Welcome in. Slenderman. Oh, wait, Whippy Broom, are you new? That's my question. Are you? Because you might not know the key trait of Soul, which is conveniently off screen at all times. The primary feature of Soul, which is consistently off the screen. You know the peanut statue weird. It's not. I don't know what the peanut statue SCP is. My chat broke, yeah. I usually just refresh the page, honestly. So it'll show us your legs. That's what I was getting to. Okay. The easiest screen to do it on. Okay, I'm still kind of off the screen. Yeah, the legs don't really move. I'm not that sophisticated. We never use it. We never use the lower half of the model, so it's fine. That's why pretty much just the tail, like the waistcloth moves a little. That's about it. Or the waist, like, folds. They're not folds. What is it? Waistcoat. Moves a little bit. But other than the tail, nothing. We don't need any of the rest of it to move. I don't know how I'd make it move either without fucking shimmying a massive amount to the left or right. He plus 40 kick range. Yeah, I think I'd really be more of a box. Plus 40, plus minus 40, picking things up off the ground. Yeah, the squat would be like a spider. Lower 2/3 of the model is going to is only ever seen to show off how long the legs are. Yeah, because you never use the bottom half of the model. All the exciting stuff is on the top of the model. That's why I even went so far as to not even include different colors for the other outfits. Holy hell, your legs are massive. You know, I haven't really shown off how long the legs are in a while. So you're like 20 feet tall. I'm 6 foot. 5'11" if you're being specific. So it's 5'11". No, it's still 6 foot. Come on. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Sorry, we're now on the showing off the outfits part of the stream again. As per usual. That's how most of these go anyway. Do you like the moon on the vest? Imagine being able to reach the top shelf. I'm like Stiltsman. Is he called Stiltman? The Spider-Man villain? I think he is. Yeah, Stiltman. He's a Daredevil. I thought he was a Spider-Man villain. Oh, you can get a toy? Oh, holy shit. Chat. There is a Ko-Fi in the description. There's a Ko-Fi in the bio of the channel. We need this. We need Toy Stiltman. I cannot believe they make merch out of a character with as much leverage as Big Wheel. Let me take it up. We have other outfit options. They just aren't as flashy as the regular ones, so I never use them. They're it's all the lamest villains. He gets like him and Spider-Man have shared custody over most villains. Because like Kingpin is a half Daredevil, half Spider-Man, to the point where no Sony or Marvel executive know who owns Kingpin. So they just agree to not use Kingpin in the same mediums as each other. And same goes for still there's a Mega Man villain. There are as much as I would love him to be one of the as much as I would love for him to be one of the 81 robot masters that are in Mega Man, look it up, it's real. It's either 78 or 81 Robot Masters. I don't remember what the number is. Stiltman is not one of them. There are at least 6 ice guys. And there's only one girl. It's either 78 or 81 Robot Masters. I loved the list of Robot Masters. It's one of my favorite things. Well, we don't put on a. We can do the casual outfit for now. I never get to show off the cool Baphomet shirt I made on the fly. Oh, this is a good list of them. Alright, you ready for the Mega Man list? You ready for Mega Man time? Chat, it's Mega Man time. Let me get back to this, because this is my face having to look at the Mega Man movie. So Mega Man has no shortage of villains. Namely, you have such classics as Cutman, Gutsman, Iceman, Bombman, Fireman, Elecman, Tinman, Oilman, Metalman, Airman, Bubbleman, Quickman, Crashman, Flashman, Heatman, Woodman. That's already 2 fire. Needleman, Magnetman, Gemini Man, Hardman, Topman, Hardman. Say it like the poker rat. Hardman, Topman, Snakeman, Sparkman, Shadowman, Bubbleman. You're not even considering Quickman and Flashman being in the same game. God, I hope they're different. Metalman. They're robots. I would hope so. Woodman is concerning. Sparkman, that's a second electric one. Shadowman. Brightman, Toadman, Drillman, Barrowman, Ringman, Dustman, Diveman, and Skullman. Gravityman, Waveman, that's like the 3rd water one. Gyroman, Starman, Chargeman, Napalmman, that's like the 4th fire one. Crystalman. We're only on Mega Man 6. Blizzardman, that's another ice one. Centaurman, Flameman, that's another flame man. Starman, I know I had to take a breath on that one. Plantman, similarly to Woodman. Tomahawk Man, Windman, not to be confused with Airman, Yamato Man, Star Man. This Mega Man list is pissing me off. I am the original Star Man. Freeze Man, Junk Man, Burst Man, Junk Man, yeah, no shit. Spring Man, Slash Man, Shade Man, Turbo Man. I think I missed one. I think I missed Cloud Man. Tengu Man, Astro Man, Sword Man, Mega Man 8 for Sword Man. I'm sorry, Yamato Man was before Sword Man. Clown Man, Church Man, Frost Man, Grenade Man, and Aquaman. Not only is it another water one, not only is there an ice one, a Grenade Man, and a water one. Aquaman. This is the stupidest looking character I've ever seen. This shit, where was I? Aquaman. Square Man. He's coming up, don't you worry. We'll get to Mega Man X. Concrete Man, Tornado Man, Splash Woman. That's the girl. Splash Woman. Also another water one. This is how Mickey and OC feels like. Plug Man. Can they do that in a kid's game? Jewel Man, Hornet Man, Magma Man, another fire one, Galaxy Man. Blade Man, not to be confused with Sword Man. Which we gotta give him a break, because we also gave Kirby a break, because there's both a Blade Knight and Sword Knight. Granted, they do the same thing and give you the same ability, so maybe we don't give him a break. Pump Man, Commando Man, Chill Man, another ice one. Sheep Man, Strike Man, Nitro Man, and Solar Man. You can pick which one of those are fire. Block Man, Fuse Man, Blast Man, Acid Man, Tundra Man, another ice one, Torch Man, another fire one, Impact Man, Bounce Man, aka Pile Man and Rubber Man. No chill man was chill like that. Now we get to the KGN. Dynamo Man, Cold Man, other ice one, Ground Man, Pirate Man, Burner Man, then another fire one, Magic Man. Get the SRN. You got Terra, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune. What? The Wily Wars. You got Buster Rod, Mega Water. That's another water one. Hyperstorm. Then, of course, you got Enker, Punk, Ballad, Proto Man, Mega Man. We didn't even have Mega Man in the previous list. Roll, Bass, Quint, Rothorn, Zero. Sonic Man, Volt Man, Dynaman, Bitman, Shark Man, Wave Man, Oil Man, Blade Man, again. A different Blade Man, even. Torch Man. Then, of course, you got Bond Man. Is Sonic Man a hedgehog? I don't know. We've seen him twice. I don't think it's the same character. Dangan Man, Conro Man, Aircon Man, Komasu Man, Clock Man, and Compass Man. What about Invisible Man, Rock Man, Fire Man, and Stretching Man? We already had Rock Man and Fire Man. No, this four sound fantastic. Oh, shut the fuck up. I just got it. I just got it. Sonic Man. What the fuck is Sonic Man from? Why is there a picture of a car? Mega Man DOS. What the fuck am I looking at? This is not real. I refuse to believe this one's real. Sonic Man. Rockman's Strategy. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Ooh. Aquarius, Pisces, Luna, and Apollo. He's a Battletoad. Stupid. I hate Mega Man. Yo, I love Mega Man. Rockman Zover. Arcade Man, Tablet Man, Daughter Man, Sudachi Woman. There is a second girl. Don't think he's canon. Hanabi Man and Udon Man. Udon Man. Choice Man, Coin Woman, a third girl. Lever Man, Replay Man, Reverse Man, and Chance Man. Jesus Christ, it's still going. What the fuck is Sexy Man? Surprise Man, Shake Man, Giga Auto. Welcome in, Hadini. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome into reading off the Mega Man wiki. How was your night today been going? TV Man. Watermelon Man, which I'm also scared to look at. Submarine Man. Sexy Man. Maneke Neko Man. Tower Man. From Captain N, the American Nintendo show, they got Garbage Man and Mega Girl. From Mega Man upon Astaria, Samurai Man and Magma Man. It's Magma Man again. It's the third time. It's a kid's game. Yes. Mega Man Fully Charged. You have Skull Man and Sergeant Breaker Knight. From Mega Man Dreamwave, from the Dreamwave Productions, you have Barrage Man, Express Man, and Multi-Man. Archie Comics got Quake Woman and Vesper Woman. Then you have the Roboticized Man. AKA, speaking of Sonic Man, there's also Tails Man, Rose Woman, Knuckles Man, Shadow Man, Silver Man, Blaze Woman, Charmy Man, Espio Man, Vector Man, Roach Woman, Sonic Man, and Eggman, and Word Man. I don't want to say it. You know the meme. You know the Olympics meme. Short circuits. For humorous purposes, these are comedy characters. Policeman, Origami Man, Big Man, Dubstep Man, Comedy Chimp Man, Itch Man, Motion Sickness Man, Fragile Man, I Can't Find My Keys Man, then Build Man, Judge Man, Armor Man, Ukinashi Man, and Rockman Brazil. That last one didn't sound real. Anyway. What is the shit that I opened? I really like Capricorn. Shadow Man, alright. Yeah, Shadow Man from Mega Man 2 is not the same as Shadow Man, the Sonic crossover Shadow Man. Anyway, here's Capricorn Man. So why are you wearing a shirt? I like my shirt. You gotta wear the casual shirt for reading the Mega Man. Here's Capricorn. I kind of vibe with this though. I kind of dig how goofy he is. Sexy Man does not have a page. Unfortunately, we cannot see what Sexy Man is. And I would really like to see what Melon Man is, or Watermelon Man. I guess these are all manga characters. Okay, there's Marth. Okay, one of these is Marth. And some about that is anyway, Capricorn's sick as fuck. Did we notice how many times I said that's another fire guy, or another ice guy, or another wind guy? They just repeat. Just pasted in a picture of Soul. No, we have to be genuine to the Mega Man lore. Chat, now that I got my fan on, it's getting kind of chilly. Good thing I had this cool jacket to put on. With corresponding hand position. Men lore. What about unicorn? I thought that said unicorn. That is jacked and greaser hair. What, like the tunnel snakes? Tunnel snakes rule. I can't please still get into Mega Man. It's a very, I realized too late that it's very Detroit Becoming Human. And the only thing of note about how this jacket was slapped together last minute, but the only thing notable is that it does reference the fake arm from the previous models. Or previous, not even previous models, previous like incarnation of the Soul Channel. Why is there Mega Man NFTs? Isn't there also Crash Bandicoot NFTs? Oh, Mega Man X dies in the mobile game. Are you serious? There's NFTs for the mobile game? We need 30 new versions of the same base. They couldn't even bother like making a new project. They're just ripping assets from the mobile game and selling them as NFTs. Can it even be considered randomly generated then? If you're just they say it's randomly generated. Can you even consider it randomly generated? NFTs are just basically Smash Bros skins. No, they're worse than Smash Bros skins. They're like randomized webkins, which was actually an NFT for No, Neopets is what I'm thinking of. They're like randomized Neopets, which was actually an NFT. Was randomized Neopets sold officially? Yeah, Smash Bros. Skins reference stuff and are fun, even though they're just color swaps a lot of the time. They still are referencing like weird pulls from history of the character. I think Smash Ultimate did a great job too of blending like just color changes with actual costume change, with actual like character changes and that. I think Smash Ultimate did a good job of that. So remind me how NFTs work. You buy a link to an image, usually an image file, because image files are small and easily produced and like are easier to sell. So you look at the image, you go, I want to buy that. They send you the link to the image. And then you buy the link to the image. So you have exclusive right over the link to the image. And then you sell that to someone who you goad into buying it, just like how you got tricked into buying yours. You basically, it's like reserving your place in line, but the line doesn't go anywhere. And you try to get people interested in the line. Like a pyramid scheme, kinda. Let's see, do I have any other cool outfit things? You can buy all of Soul's many outfits now as NFTs. Man, I wish I really like the rib cages on shirtless Soul. The only problem is I don't want to use shirtless Soul very often. I really like the design. Ribcage shirt, but it's not the same. It's not the same as ribcage. It's not the same as translucent fish Soul. It's not the same. Also, these pants are very low. But there's like a sideways jaw. I mean, I kind of just wung it. It's clearly not what a ribcage looks like. There we go. We got the full hat back on. Let's see. What? Can anyone remember what my hotkeys were for the rest of them? What's it? It was Tab Q. Ha! I remember them. It was Tab Q and Tab W and then the number right above it. I don't know why I made it that. Probably so I never accidentally turn it on, but I can't actually turn it on. It's funny how smoke and mirrorsy this mask is. Like, without the hat and scarf, there are so many mistakes on it that you can just see so blatantly. I what is it? I would then I can't take any form of visual blush seriously anymore. I've been rewatching I've been watching dubs of like 2010s like cringy comic things just because. You know, it's always good to see where the faults are, and there are so much goddamn blush on all of the characters drawn. I mean, it's like, Jesus, this looks worse than Sonichu, because at least Sonichu, you can kind of tell what's happening some of the time. Some of the time. It literally looked worse than Sonichu. Please do not amalgamate. No, we got is you gotta have chill music. Unless the chill playlist denies you freedom. Well, which then it plays Spamton Shop for some reason in the middle of the chill playlist. Tem Shop. That was a fun part of the Undertale stream too, is that apparently Temmie Chang does not like. Have you played Hip Shop yet? A couple times it's come up. I don't have actual playlists, it's just hour-long compilations. Was that apparently Temmie Chang does not like the character Temmie in the slightest. That was another to piss off the art director. I see Play Black. It hasn't popped up in OBS yet, but I do see Play Black Knife. What did you do with the windmill started walking? What's the windmill? What is the royal windmill here? Because look, if you had this name something that definitively aged like milk, it would be Temmie. Because no one has talked like that since the year that game came out. No one has ever spoken like that since 2016. Name the last time someone opened a sentence with the word hoy. I can has cheeseburger? Can I has cheeseburger? It's alright, I'm losing my mind. The Windmill is a movie in 2016. Well, I mean, I think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure gave us a pretty good metric on how to beat it. Because if you look at the stand, the Superfly from Part 4, where it's just an electrical tower. Superfly. To me, definitely is a former veteran r/. Pokemon Dread. Isn't that a cat meme? Here, kitty, you can has cheeseburger. Mods mute soul. You know that wouldn't be very epic bacon of you. I'm just trying to go on an epic mind quest. How many more references can I fit in here? I don't know. What's some more references from that era? A lot of them are like too outside of the beaten path. Like no one, like it's Pokemon Pennyhose United Haven going to take pleasure to see you. we're currently just doing some stuff. We're slowly working through my backlog. On top of never finishing this drawing of Chibi Soul. On top of never doing this. Just tired from PG. Well, damn. Well, maybe do some art, rest up with the crew. Do you think the chat name the Crewniverse is free? I remembered another one. I remembered another obscure reference. Or another stupid 2016 reference. Do you think they're done using it? It's fun but real heckin' tiring. Someone so called us the goon. Yeah, we have a binary of chat names here. Either you're the goons or the Crewniverse. Pick your poison. Pick your poison or I hit you with the Momo challenge. My favorite thing about that specific thing, is that it's coming back now, but everyone who, like, got blindsided by the bit is now trying to incorporate it to, like, scare new generations of kids into, like, not watching Brain Rot. There's a guy who's been editing together, AI videos with fucking, like, jump scares and shit in them, and he's been posting his editing timelines. God, I think the best one is he put that that there are bugs in your skin like video just in the middle of AI children's content. But he put the entire bugs in your skin video. Just spliced it in. Makes scary ass stuff. Not like taking AI kids content, much like the thing where someone took videos of Peppa Pig and put in that creepy fucking Japanese statue in the middle of it. It's so sad that statue had to be they like hide that statue from the public after that. The outcry was so bad that that artist got like getting like fucking death threats. A creepy statue? How are you now? How fucking young are you? Oh, fucking Christ, I hate looking at it. I hate it so much. I hate looking at it. I don't want to look at... Oh, it's on my entire drawing screen. I hate looking at it. It's so fucking creepy. It was part of a Japanese modern art installation. How do none of you remember the fucking Momo challenge? Where some guy, because he realized that most parents were just giving their kids much like Hugbees with How It's Really Made, where he just make fake How It's Made videos and they just put in stupid shit in the middle. Some guy decided to do that to like was it Peppa Pig episodes or something, where it'd be tagged with all the same shit and have all the same content and autoplay in, like, parents who just leave their kids with an iPad for hours would just autoplay through. And then eventually, this would pop on the screen. Chat, I'm going to give you one warning. Here, just so... There. Content warning. Right there, real big on the screen. Because this image fucks me up too. I hate looking at it, but it's really funny in hindsight because it looks so fucking weird. Content warning. Yeah, let's do it as RGB. Content warning, this fucking thing. I hate it. Japan's a fucking nightmare country. I was saying content warning because I can't look at it. It's such a nice smile. What is that? Some guy used to edit children's shows, and then so it would autoplay when just watching children's shows. Like if you just let it play, this would just appear on the screen, like halfway through, with a loud jump scare. But now people are doing it as like targeted attacks on brain rot, on AI meme, and like AI brain rot. It's certainly a statue. I hate looking at it. Someone make this? I don't know. I don't know why someone would make the ring child with chicken legs. And then hide it by like a fire extinguisher. I don't know what is this? Like you could very clearly tell it's just a statue. It's got the little tag down here for what it is. It's got the little tag on it and everything. Just a beautiful, lovely smile. It's like in Helldivers where they learn from like all the enemies what to do to... Where they learn like how to survive longer from all the enemies. I had the content warning thing up on the screen. It's not my fault if you saw the weird creepy chicken leg woman. I gave ample warning that the chicken woman would be on the screen. And also, it's not, like, the longer you look at it, the more you realize that, oh, this is clearly, I've seen worse modern art. I've seen the human walrus thing that was also floating around as a creepypasta. Look at human walrus fucked up statue. I don't know how to find that one. I have no idea what to look up to find that one, but the human walrus one. Anyway. Do one chicken woman thing. Because the demographic for the videos that it was being spliced into was like 3 and under. It was like 4 and under. So imagine being a 4-year-old and then there's a loud scream at that thing. The fucking chicken face thing, and then with the same like audio. Like the same audio, like similar audio to like there are bugs under your skin. Like that same kind of audio. Fucking walrus and Pingu. I don't know what Pingu is. I know what Pingu is. I've never seen anything from this other than the penguin. I've only ever seen this penguin before. No one sees Super Bowl. No, it was a hoax with another art installation, this time American, where someone made like a human walrus statue. Someone made a nice human walrus statue, and it was really weird looking. Wait, it's just a little deer ram thing spinning around a circle on the side. Oh, you mean the screen friends? Here, let me make them a little larger. They're here every stream. Nico one shot and sure my silk song. Yeah, they're here every stream. The effort it took to edit them out of the shorts. Haha, just kidding. I should have listened to it. Well, I am trying to be a professional artist, and thank you. All the art for the channel and all that, so all done by me. Everything here has been done by I, except for Sharma and One Shot and Krita. Vibing to the music. I might need to pick a different track here because we're rolling second time on this, so we might have to slap another one on the end for the end of the stream. I'll chuck the Fontaine one in the queue, just to have something to end on. Please prove my theory. What do you mean, prove your theory? I have a theory. What should be reflecting in the helmet, though? What needs to be reflecting in this? I could get rid of the second guy and then have, like, a Sherman. Yeah, look, the idea is... Look, I know we... as... Not GG. I know as Chad, we've decided that, you know, either Spamton A, Spamton drunk on the side of the road, or this official image. God. Which is funny where you can get ideas from. Go take a hike in the cold woods. There's like 50. She's like 300 years old. She's like Yoda age. Toriel is way laughably out of touch to be 50. I always just assumed she was inexplicably old as fuck. I don't know, what would the funny off-brand pun version of the Beatles be? Unless it would just be Beetleborgs. 4 British Beetleborgs. Would be the fun, clever alternative for Undertale Land. The Beetleborgs. She was able to hear them before the clip. The Chitterbugs. I mean, that's the most correct answer. The Timu bugs. Beetleborgs. Alright, Chad, who's watching the Beetleborgs? Who's watching the big bad Beetleborgs with me? This is why my campuses always get so fucked up, because during the drawing streams, I'm just so distracted. Who's watching big bad Beetleborgs with me? Honestly, though, these fits go really hard. These are like... I think a lot of the Sentai fits are hit or miss. I think I like the Beetleborg fits like almost as much as I like the Kamen Rider ones. I think Kamen Rider's peak Sentai outfits, but I think Beetleborgs are up there. Like, it's such a good balance. And, like, you don't see that they're clearly in, like, a Party City, like, a Party City spandex onesie. Like, these look passable. You got Nailsmith, and Knight as a robot. There's more Beetleborgs? There's purple ones? Oh, fuck yeah. What the fuck is this? Spamton was in the Beetleborgs? Dog. Why is this the second result? Is Spamton in the Beetleborgs? Where's Hornet? Right here. What do you mean? Why is he doing magic hands? There's so many images of this fucking guy. Who the fuck is this? What the fuck is Beetleborg? Beetleborg's Curse of the Shadowborg? I need to go to this fascinating Beetleborgs. Alright, Polka Eyes. Have a wonderful rest of your night, O'Day. It was a pleasure to see you. Do not forget to like and or subscribe on your way out, as it might not help with the algorithm, but it certainly helps out my ego. But regardless, see you around. Hopefully for Night in the Woods. Chapter 2, finally. Chapter 2 of Night in the Woods and Ori 2. My opinion, the better game, the worse experience. Like, it's more disconnected and, like, kind of retreads on the first one. I think the first one's a better, like, package. But I think the second one's just way more fun. The second one is much more entertaining. And looks better. It looks better and it's way more fun. Except Power Rangers. No, it's the big bad Beetleborgs. Not different, not too distinct from both VR Troopers. And also, what was the fucking Sharks one? Like Street Sharks. Not Street Sharks. I know Street Sharks are real, it's not. Teenage Tattooed Aliens from Beverly Hills. You're gonna have to follow me on this one. You're gonna have to follow me on this one. But this is real. Is what you're gonna have to follow me on. The fact that this is real. Notice how they have the covered mouth, but not the covered eye. Chat. Look. They're tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Why are they looking at me like that? I don't know. This had toys? Chat, there's a Ko-Fi in the bio. There's Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I imagine Beverly Hills Chihuahua have a higher budget. There's fan art for this? Awesome. You can get a shirt? Oh, I'd so wear this. I'm just clicking around it. It's in the same boat as VR Troopers. This is being schlocky awful. Like, because there's an art to Sentai. This is not it. There's a reason Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, and Ultraman are still very popular. There's a reason Zone Zero has an entire character based around this concept. Of this Christian art for tattoo. There is actually a Christian Sentai. You ever heard of Bible Man? I don't think it's a Sentai, but it's funny to think. It's funny to think that it's kind of in the same bar as Kamen Rider. Y'all ever heard of Bible Man? Beverly Hills Chihuahuas made by Disney. Is Emperor Gorganis in Baldur's Gate? What the fuck is Emperor Gorganis? You look like JoJo stands. They look like the Part 9 ones where they look fucking stupid. Hey, shout out Steel Ball Run for having a trailer. On the day of the rapture. That's why the rapture didn't happen, because Jesus was like, hold up, Steel Ball Run had a trailer today. You sit your asses back down. Steel Ball Run had a trailer. Which would honestly kind of make sense, because Jesus is in Steel Ball Run, is a main character in Steel Ball Run. I'm not kidding. When Steel Ball Run comes out, everyone must go watch Steel Ball Run. Because Jesus is a main character. He's more of a supporting character, I guess, but he's a main plot element. The fact that multiple characters consult with Jesus. Including but not limited to walk on, or ride the rainbow, or whatever the fuck he's called. And Johnny Joestar. And also Funny Valentine, President of the United States, Funny Valentine. Much like the color orange, funny. He's Funny Valentine orange. No, he's pink. Those, yeah. He's got a cool style. I like D4C. Which, by the way, his stand's name is Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, but I guarantee you they're never gonna fucking say that name. I guarantee you they're saying D4C the entire series. There's no shot they say Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap at any point. Maybe once. Maybe they introduce it. They say it. But then every other time he goes, D4C. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Pink is capitalism, it can't be funny. Oh, that's why he's the president, though. Part 6 also had so many, or Part 7 had so many design inconsistencies also. Like Funny Valentine changing his entire body shape every chapter. Because he starts off as being this short, fat, little chubby guy, and then he becomes like a 6'7" bodybuilder. Just out of nowhere. And then he goes back to being a short little fat guy. And it's never explained. Much like how I shit you not, a love interest in the love interest character from Part 6 for Jolene. The guy who murdered his girlfriend and got put in prison, but is also a romance. Is also the romance plot. They never addressed the fact that he murdered his previous girlfriend. Whatever the fuck his name. Anastasia. Literally, in the beginning of the series, was a girl. But non-canon transition to a guy. And it's just never explained. That just, like, a quarter of the way through is just a different gender. This Earthbound goes from a chubby kid to killing an existential dread. Yeah, but he stays looking the same the whole time. At the very least. At the very least, he's not. Yeah, like, his first appearance, he looks like this. Like, this is literally his first appearance. And it's just completely unexplained by the fact that every other point in the series... Every other point, aside from his introduction, he looks like this. Notice how he's in the same fucking outfit. The same stupid outfit. No, not even. He's wearing less clothes. This is the same character, too. Like, I'm sorry, he's canonically just he's canonically just a guy the whole time. He's a guy the whole time. Supposedly. Because when they adapted the anime, they notably didn't do this when they adapted it to anime. They didn't do this. Who's a femboy? I mean, he's supposed to be, like, giant and built. He just wears a full-body fishnet and a weird little hat. And a stupid little hat the whole time. He just wears a dumb hat the whole time, and that's it. Femme. Well, most characters in JoJo's look like this. I'll be honest. Most characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure are no different. Let's see if we can find them. Like, this is the same character drawn like drawing like a decade apart by the same author, by the author of JoJo's. This is the same character. This is during part 1, like the beginning, and this is, I think, around part 7. This is both supposed to be Jonathan Joestar. Peak masculinity. I mean, I agree. I agree, but it's hilarious. It's such a goofy art style. God, my favorite thing is in was it part 3? In part 3, when Dio gets the blood he needs to finally, like, gain his true power. And so when he does it, he starts cackling and he takes off his shirt, or his, like, overcoat thing. And he just has lipstick on and eyeliner that is green. He just has neon green lipstick and eyeliner just from taking off his shirt and going full power. Because it's all based on just American fashion, or like, not American fashion, but like fashion magazine type outfits. Yeah, that's so much American as much as it's just like the author's a complete, like, Westaboo. And that's why every character has a nonsensical name that is just like an American band or something. That's why that's why one of the part 3 vampires, his name is Vanilla Ice. And also the reason why, if you watch it in English or with English subtitles, it has to be changed for international copyright law, because and you get hilarious dubisms. Like the stand Sticky Fingers having to be changed to Zipper Man. I'm finished with that drawing. Nice. You're much faster than I am. I am painfully slow. I mean, half of it's been looking at JoJo's characters, but, you know. half of my experience has been with Googling JoJo's characters. Or scary monsters. The dirty deeds. What was it? There was a character name that was fucking stupid. That had to get changed. Oh, Foo Fighters. First name, her name is her name is first name Foo, last name Fighters. She is part of the same season as Anastasia. Who is also part of the same season as first name Weather, last name Report. Who names their kid Foo. Technically, she's a bunch of algae that was collectively named Foo Fighters. And then she became a person who can shoot, like, plankton from her hand. Who can shoot the rest of the Foo Fighters from her hand. She can shoot all the fighters out. Weather Report, though, is just his name. It's just straight up his name. Weather Report. It's their algae daughter, Foo. In English, they just call her FF because they can't say Foo Fighters. No, that was my favorite one. There's a character in the same season called Limp Bizkit. I will give money to whoever can guess it. Guess the name of Limp Bizkit. The dubism name, I guess. You will get Capricorn if you can guess the name, the dubism name for Limp Bizkit. First name Limp, last name Biscuit. Mind you. What is the dub name for Limp Bizkit? Oh, I'll tell you. It's Flaccid Pancake. It's really, really bad. It is just awful. But hey, it's just one of those days. Fucking Flaccid Pancake. And he's like a real character. He's like a villain. Not unlike first name Jumpin', middle name Jack, last name Flash. Like, they're not main villains. Need a Corium drink today. What, you don't like Flaccid Pancake? You don't like ultimate villain Flaccid Pancake? He was hired by Enrico Pucci. Florida by the way, this whole season takes place in Florida. The whole season is exclusively in Florida. I don't know if that makes it better. I don't know if that explains anything. Nothing new. Reactor fuel mixed with control rods and concrete. Yay! Oh, because corium, because it's from the core. From the core. God, one of my favorite. I got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's so hard to recommend because it's so fucking nonsensical and confusing and doesn't make any sense and looks fucking hideous. Like 90% of the time, I hate the art style. That's just a personal bias, or I guess unbiased, that I fucking hate how it looks. I gotta go. Bye. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your night today. It was a pleasure to see you. If you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. But without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Have a nice night. Hope to see you again for Night in the Woods and Ori later on in the week. Anyway, but there's just some things you cannot recreate from JoJo's. Like, my favorite line in the speech bubble, put in the speech bubble, it says, I can't wait to put this TV I can't wait to put this TV in the yard so I can watch Paul while in the pool. With the drawing of 2005's Paul in the speech box, just in case you don't know. For those who are still confused. Who's Paul? I guarantee you've seen him. Look at Paul movie. And I shit you not. The little alien was drawn in the speech box to make sure you knew who Paul was. And not only that, this author is one of those guys who will just, like, if he learns something new, he'll just write a detailed explanation into the manga as like a plot point. Like, he learned how hydroponics kind of worked and then just started going off, like, making a whole chapter dedicated to the mechanics for, like, fucking hydroponics. But in the same season, because part 6 is just fucking delightful, he makes a whole, he dedicates a whole explanation to what to what a trans man is. Just a whole page explanation. Just a whole, I think it was just a whole page explanation. It's like, thank you, Araki. Thank you, Araki. In case there was any confusion, this will never come up again. In case there was any confusion, this was in the 90s, or maybe the early 2000s. I don't remember when Part 6 was written, because it takes place in the early 2000s. But he makes sure you know. He makes sure you know it takes place in the early 2000s. What purpose? I don't know. He's kind of crazy. You see an interview with him, he's like actually fucking insane. My favorite actual things from him is his drawings of other characters from other series. Like, if you ever seen his drawing of Naruto. If you ever seen his drawing of Naruto, this deserves the Birdly theme. It's Naruto. He drew this one. He has a Cell one in here too. Is he insane like the Chainsaw Man author? Yeah. And like the Beastars. I think the Beastars author is just fucking crazy. he also did this. I don't know why 11-year-old Gohan is doing that. I don't know what this is. I don't know why he's Zirkin They Zoing on the cover, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Why would you draw this? The creature of Baki. The creator of Baki's child at Beastars. Yeah, could you tell? There's a picture of them together at a Netflix premiere. Because, Baki's getting a new series and Beastars is getting its final season. So they had them together at a Netflix thing. And it... Could you... Peak. Yeah, I started to realize the Beastars author might be fucking loony. So I own a one-shot book from Beastars that was written by the Beastars author. Because I was thinking about it since I recently accidentally purchased another Yaoi book. Which makes now 2 times I've done that. Again? Yeah, so I've been running out of things to read, so I've been digging through my bookshelf, and one of the things I found was called it's called The Girl from the Other Side. And I was just trying to like look around for more books that I could be more familiar. I was looking for more volumes of Bocce the Rock when those came out. But I put one in my cart that was made by the same author. Turns out that author exclusively does furry yaoi, except for The Girl from the Other Side. They do furry yaoi except for one book, and it happened to be the one book I owned. And I just didn't look. But anyway, something I definitely can't show on the screen is the romance one-shot that the Beastars author made. That is such a weird and poor and disgusting like book that it kind of wraps around to being a decent representation of like a romance and asexuality. Like it is such a fucking insane book that it wraps around from just being a romance story to being an asexuality story. It is one of the goriest things I've ever read. It is mostly nudity. I don't know if the Beastars author has ever heard of romance before. Has ever seen it. Or ever seen what a romance looks like. Or been exposed to any, like, has never dated or found anything or doesn't know what attraction is. She's fucking... She made a post the other day how she thought Cookie Monster eating was hot. And put that on social media for everyone to see. I guarantee you it's still up. Like, she's fucking crazy. You seem Gaku and handsome. I am not. I follow Parui Tagaki because she's insane. Like, actually crazy. She posts that really weird, she has another love story, but it's like a dog man. And had some really, really awful... Oh, was it? Yeah, the exact post from Paru Tagaki is, I get all heart fluttery watching Cookie Monster eat cookies, you know? You get it, right? I don't think anybody in the comments is getting it. I don't think anyone in the comments is getting it. The first one is Paru, what do you see in him, girly pop? The first result. Let your freak flag fly. I'm not intentionally buying yaoi. It didn't look like yaoi till I looked up like reviews of it after. Because you can't see the panels when you buy it. Especially not like the actual substance panels. You see like some of the artwork, and their artwork is amazing. Like, have you ever seen Girl from the Other Side? I know the music stopped. Give me a second. Like, this is just from like the OVA. And it's partially invisible. This is just from like the OVA. Like, not even from the book version. Like, the artwork's incredible. I'm only reading the manga, I'm not watching the OVA. Because I just had 2 volumes of it sitting in, like, the back of my shelf. It looks like watercolor. It looks fucking phenomenal. So I was like, oh, this artist does great stuff. Maybe I should look into it. Maybe I should get this book, too. Monotone Blue. Because it also looked pretty Beastarsy. And if you know me, you know that I do all of my work under my copies of Beastars. Yeah, it looks very Beastarsy. This is not very yaoi. This is not a very yaoi. Look, Beastars looked way, way more. Beastars had nothing in it, and it looked way worse. That looks like yaoi. It doesn't look worse than Beastars. Look, I'm sorry, Beastars has some wild... Everything, if you Google it, it kind of looks like those two are kissing by the end of chapter 2. There also wasn't stakes in Beastars. So there was also that. Someone made a TikTok edit of this fucking book. What is the lore implications? You can see those tails. It's... Oh. Yeah, I guess you can. I did buy a volume of... I initially was just going to buy a volume of the Bocce the Rock side story. That's just about the drunk... That's just about the drunk lady that they hang out with. But nobody likes. Anyway, this is what the review used. It said, "What is the lore implications of this?" Hey, what's the lore implications of this? Hey, so what's the lore implications of that? Okay, they're kissing with the first chapter. There's a Minecraft skin? God, I need to see what this TikTok edit is. I need to see what this TikTok edit is. Please, for the love of God, I've never heard of this. But there's already a fucking edit. There's a 3DS theme. Anybody have a modded 3DS? Oh god. It's in Russian. Anyone have a 3DS that's over? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Girl from the Other Side though. You know, because authors kind of generally, especially when they write all the same stuff. I just didn't think that The Outlier would be their only series, because they just wrote a bunch of one-shots and then wrote one series. So I assumed everything would be like their one long series, and not all like the one-shots. Because I knew something was fishy when I saw after purchasing. And after reading stuff, like, is this gonna be? Well, nothing will ever top Drip Drip as the best romance novel ever written. Because it's mostly, it's like The Boys romance novel, where it's like, or like The Boys, the TV series, where it's like, here's some blood and some limbs, go to town. What, is this not doing it for you? Here's some other books that they made. Here's some other books that this Monotone Blue author made. This looks like a webtoon. This literally is the textbook of... This looks like parody. Is it war or something? I think it might be. Here, let's see. What is eat? Is there a product description for eat? It is... Okay, this absolutely says it's yaoi. See, this one I kind of knew was yaoi. Because it says really big on it that this is definitely yaoi. The Monotone Blue didn't. He finds play. Oh god. It is 4. Oh, it's a guy who gets off the people eating. Oh, I don't like that. That's arguably worse. Nope, no, it is just 4. Never mind. It is absolutely just 4. Nope. What is this? The Wise Beasts of the Wizarding Wisdoms. A whimsical tale of Athor, the beast in love for Nagabe. Dog. You write one Ghibli story, and you're just fucking off to the races. Which I'm really like, you write one knockoff of Ancient Magus Bride. Which really, that's kind of what the Girl from the Other Side is reading like. It's reading like more whimsy, like it's reading like if you took the shonen out of Magus Bride. Because it's the exact same shit. So that one image of the evil house in Nice House. Yeah, really. And that's why I was like, oh, this must be, because I was also reading Magus Bride. And I really liked Magus Bride. It continues in December. I thought it was, I kept reading the series was over, but then it's like clearly isn't. It continues in December. Magus Bride is fucking cool. Anyway, we'll do Soul's Yaoi review stream eventually. Because of how many times I've accidentally bought Yaoi. Because I liked the art. Me when I get you. Gaku. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It looks like Neon Echo Sugar Girls. What you just showed me looks like Neon Echo Sugar Girls. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's on purpose. Neon Echo Sugar Girls is a masterpiece. Watch the COVID special. Watch their mask cover. They did a cover of Dream's mask. I fucking forgot about that. They have both a pandemic special and a Dreams mask cover. That's what the mask is. Just the point of the mask is. My favorite thing about Paru Itagaki is she said 2 anime. Both of her series have both become anime, which is amazing that both of your, like, actual series became, like, your first series became an anime and your second series became an anime. That's amazing. But also, how can you do that and then have your one-shots be so fucking insane? Because in Drip Drip, which is so delightfully above me next to the B-Stars, on my special B-Star shelf, because it's away from my other shelf for some reason, but it perfectly fits all the volumes. The manga authors are just crazy. They might be. But in the back, there's another one-shot that was written for the same, like, as basically the payment for being able to print Drip Drip independently. And it is about horny Santa at a strip club. Or in, like, a brothel, I think it was. Or unhorny Santa. That's what it was. It was unhorny Santa needing to borrow the computer in a brothel. And that was the one shot. And that's what became her second series. That was the pilot for her second series that is currently being turned into an anime. Which I think the trailer's definitely out. And it's also, in case you're wondering, about non-horny Santa. in case you were wondering, it is still about non-horny Santa. And in case you were wondering, her third series that she started writing is about an insert is about a dog character in a dog and also in an anthropomorphic animal world that is also a human world. But the main character is an insert of her dog. And fucks just a regular person. And I only know this because she posted an image of the fucking panel. Because she posted it to X the Everything app. The picture of the fucking panel. Why? I don't know. Is she okay? No. Haru Itagaki might be crazy. No, definitely crazy. As the Cookie Monster thing, are you kidding me? Like, dog, you cannot be posting about fucking Cookie Monster like that. Dog. By Yuri on accident. The thing is, like, stuff just, like, on Amazon, you can't see what it is, and if it's not in the description, then you just don't know. Other than, like, seeing, again, the description, and then the cover, and then they have, like, some of, like, filler panels just without the dialogue boxes. It's very hard to tell what things are. Anyway, I can still read Bocce. I can still read perfectly fine Bocce the Rock, the Drunk Tales, or whatever. Drunk Diary. I can still read Bocce the Rock, Drunk Diary. Because everyone wants to know about the purple-haired drunk who teaches Bocce how to be social and then just kind of hangs out, despite none of the other characters liking her. Who just kind of hangs out with the group. I think we need to reset the internet. What, are you not a fan of dead internet theory? Read self-insert, dog. Look, internet now is not nearly as bad as internet 2007-ish. So maybe we should just stick with what we have, especially because this is in physical print. Legoshi's mouth in this sketch is very close to Baki's mouth. There's one last thing I'd like to show the stream before we end today. And it is, if I can find it, the Baki artist drawing Legoshi Beastar. I can't find the one I'm thinking of, never mind. Anyway. Thank you all for coming. It was lovely to shade with you. Do not forget to like and or subscribe if you like the stuff and hate the algorithm because it's not working. We need to get that hype button so maybe we can get some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement. Yeah, screw you, algorithm. So let's go all watch the trailer for that gacha game that's being advertised where they just blatantly steal from GTA 5 and Spider-Man. You seen this, Anita? It like just started existing, but they literally pal-worlding GTA 5 and Spider-Man. The 2018 Spider-Man Miles Morales, I think, is exactly where this animation comes from. Which gacha game? I can't even show the trailer because it's all copyrighted music. But it looks like Zenless Zone Zero Coat of Paint over Spider-Man with GTA 5 also. Specifically GTA 5, because all the loading screens, they just rip from GTA 5. Like that unique, like, three-prong up into the sky with the beat. And then flipping character. What's it called? Anita. Or Project Mugen. It's called either both Project Mugen and Anita. Anata, not Anita. Anata. Ananta? I'll just fucking send you the trailer. How about this? Here's the one from the State of Play, where it's 7 minutes. I don't know about this 10-minute one, but I know the 7-minute one, they literally just stole the fucking web mechanic from Marvel Spider-Man. And with animations included. They literally are just pal worlding other games to make a Zenless and Zero competitor. But anyway, without further ado, I bid thee adieu. It's real scummy. If you told me this is Zenless, I would believe you. Yeah, the only thing that makes it not Zenless is that the character designs suck. Like, they look soulless. I don't know how to describe it. Zenless had direction. This looks like Power World. It's one of those games that looks like it looks like an NFT project. Like, you can smell an NFT project from a mile away. You can sniff it. I guarantee you it's gonna be some sort of fucking crypto.